Hello. Welcome to this video where you will try and make me laugh with your stories. I have avoided looking at my comment section for a while. For a week. I don't know why I said a while. For a week. I'm hoping that in that week, everything is still going well and you have good and funny stories to tell me. Last week I told you to create comment chains of funny stories. So like one person would say something funny or a sentence, and then after that you'd reply to that sentence and you'd build a story one reply at a time. My worry here is that everybody else has different ideas of what's funny, and so everybody else will contribute drastically different ideas of what's funny to the respective stories. Let's get into this, and you're gonna try and make me laugh. It's not that hard. So if you don't do it, you guys did a bad job. But there's a hole in my sock. There was a pretty cool guy named Gary who lives in Jamesville. He was walking home and turned a corner. Gasp! Michael Afton, what are you doing here? Hello, Peter. Welcome to Fortnite, he replied. Gary of Jamesville responded, Are you delirious? I am Gary. I'm not named Peter. Michael Afton simply shook his head in response. With an evil grin, he posed, in that style of that one Eminem meme, launching Foxy to jump Gary. So this is what I meant by everyone had their own idea of what's funny. Somehow we have, I believe it's a Hunger Games reference. Maybe perhaps PETA is either a Hunger Games reference or more likely Family Guy. We have Fortnite, we have Five Nights at Freddy's, we have Gary of Jamesville, and I feel like I just had a stroke reading that. What made me smile, what made me chuckle a little bit, exhale out of my nose, if you will, is how everybody got on board with these Fortnite Michael Afton references. This one's, sorry I was speeding, officer, I was just... This is a good one. No, you guys better not mess this one up. Rushing my sister's childbirth? I'm gonna be a dad. Rushing my... Wait. Rushing to my sister's childbirth? Or rushing my sister's childbirth? And now it just sounds like he was speeding because he was rushing a childbirth. He's hurry up already! Get that thing out! My parents are so proud. Says, okay, this is terrible. This was a terrible idea. Why did I think of this idea? So far, there's an incest joke and Michael Afton. I was walking through the park and heard a cop car. I felt a jolt of anxiety as I turned to face the all too familiar sound. Did they finally catch me? I thought to myself. Maybe all those years of running from my problems had finally caught up with me. The panic rose inside me as a flash of red and blue drew nearer. Would I play it cool or run away as fast as I could? Then I was like, should I run? Just as I was about to run, a squirrel ran over my foot and I panicked. I started moonwalking by accident. I tripped and fell into a lake where a mermaid kidnapped me. Even though I had just been kidnapped, I didn't mind because it was love at first sight. Should I continue the story? I should continue the story. I'm going to continue the story. What is your name, dear? I asked. She said, what's a really unattractive girl name? Girl names. Bertha, Helga, Nevaeh. Nevaeh's not unattractive. Nevaeh's a cool name. Boomquifa. Boomquifa. What's your name, dear? I asked. She said, Boomquifa. Pleasure to meet you. That's really funny. I like that one. I think I'm gonna heart it. And if it's not, if I don't find a funnier one, I'm gonna pin that one. As we were driving down a windy back road, I grabbed his hand in the middle console and threatened, "Give me the aux." Nobody replied to this one. I'm going to reply. I'm going to be nice. I'm going to reply. "I do not have a fox," he said. What's a word for not knowing? Oblivious. Obliviously. As I stumbled out of my closet, I couldn't believe what I saw. There was a pride flag in my hands, and Lady Gaga's "Born This Way" was blasting through the speakers. While the rainbow tears ran down my face, the tears created Rainbow Road from Super Mario in real life. Why? How do... Oh, this is a good one. Once upon a time. Simple, easy. This is a good recipe for success. There was a fish, a very dirty fish named Daryl. And Daryl, the dirty fish, was the pet of an average family. Suburbs, working, but present mom and dad. 2 kids, 1 girl, 1 boy, and a golden retriever. One day, home alone with their golden retriever, Daryl the dirty fish said, "Hey, nameless golden retriever, want to see a trick?" Unfortunately for Daryl the dirty fish, the golden retriever named Nameless. Unfortunately for Daryl the dirty fish, the golden retriever named Nameless Golden Retriever was a rich, stuck-up Ivy League student who hated Daryl the dirty fish. All stuck up with his egotism, the Nameless Golden Retriever strutted up to Daryl's tank, turned around, and took a shit in it. "No!" Daryl screamed as he watched the logs above him descend like dark clouds. Daryl the dirty fish eventually grew so tired of the Nameless Golden Retriever hating him that he evolved to have fingers so he could flip the dog off. Nameless Golden Retriever, however, did not like Daryl the dirty fish. It did not like how Daryl the dirty fish evolved, so he evolved to have opposable thumbs. This angered Daryl the dirty fish, so he decided to wreak havoc on the innocent family to punish Nameless the Golden Retriever. Daryl swims over to the nearest gun store, dirty as ever, and purchases a very large, I don't know how guns work, a very large AK-47. An AK-48, if you will. That should be in parentheses, actually, because it's, oh no, M-dash. I need an M-dash. I need an M-dash. I think I'm gonna pin this one. This one's really funny. I really like it. I really like this reply, too. That was really funny. The Ivy one. All right, there's 2 more. There's 2 more. I wonder if these people can beat it. Can these people beat it? Where was Willy Wonka wandering? I don't know, I forgot. I forgore, cause I have amnesia, like the album by Radiohead. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Willy Wonka's dead. As Stanley ponders the cruel reality of the Wonk's existence, he realizes the world's supply of chocolate bars has vanished without a trace. That was a roller coaster. This is the last one I got. Once upon a time, in a land far, far away, there was a cool turtle named Floyd. He was friends with another turtle called Pink, and they decided to start a band together. Floyd played piano, and Pink played drums by jumping on them. One day, a platypus heard the turtles playing music and asked to join the band. The platypus was initially rejected until he opened his little trench coat full of wares, showing off all the funny little tablets displayed inside, saying, "But you haven't even played music until you've tried this stuff." All right, now it's drugs. Pin, please? Yes. It has been pinned. Daryl the dirty fish has been pinned. That was really funny. You know what? This video was making me laugh. How about, what if we did like a scary one? I want you to tell me your scary stories. I want to be spooked. I want to be scared. I want to shiver in my timbers. I want to shit my pants out of fear. Specifically, out of fear. I want you to tell me some scary stories. Tell me scary stories. I want to hear your scary stories. If you have scary stories, if you've ever seen a ghost before, I want to hear about it. I want to hear about it. Maybe I should go ghost hunting for a video. Maybe I should do that. That is how most of the YouTubers in 2016 got haunted. You can make them up if you want to. They can be fictional or real. I prefer real. It'd be scarier if they were real. Thank you, everybody, so much for watching. If you liked it, please consider subscribing, as I put a lot of work into my videos. And as always, I will see you in the next video. Peace.